guys, it's Gwen Fox, and I'm so glad that you're here. Now, in this video, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because we'd love to have you. Now, in this video, it's going to be a short, but it's going to be a good one, because I know that I've mentioned these brushes, these striper brushes that they use for cars, but I've got a new one, and I wanted to show it to you because I think you're going to love it. It's going to help you so much in mark making, and I use it, and really, I used it in abstracts, I use it in florals. I just use it because I love it. And I'm going to do the demo, though, with India ink over an old oil painting. Can't say oil. And how it looks, how it feels. So let's get to the video. All right, remember me talking about the striping brushes that you use to paint cars with. Well, you know, brushes come and go and so forth, but I have three here that I want to tell you about. These are all, Mac is the producer of these. I will have all the information in the description below. Look how little these handles are. I mean, they're minute. This is either a 3 or a 4-0. These are called sword, I think, brushes. This is a 2-0. This is a 0-0. And this is a 4. This is just like the Monster Big Daddy. These are my favorites, and I never once thought that I would like these tiny little handles. So I'm going to show you on different papers what they do so that you can know what's going on here. Now, what does this do for a painting? And I am just going to dip it into some India ink. This is just plain old, let's see what kind. It's carbon black Liquitex. I have different kinds. I'm trying out different kinds to see what I like the best. Now, I'm going to try the little one first. And this is on 140-pound Arches watercolor paper. And so, look at that. You can't get that with another brush. This one is with the 0-0. I'm going to make sure I get it down here. So, there you go with that. And then this is the big daddy of all of them that I have and I like. So it's going to be, hang on, and then I don't have enough in there. You have to have enough ink in there. You can tell, you can get much broader, much bigger things with this. So this is on 140-pound watercolor paper. Now, let's try it on a canvas, just a plain canvas. And you say, why would I want to put this on here? Because this is line work. You can paint over it, get rid of it. Doesn't matter. This is with the big stuff. Now let's just do the double. I mean, the double, not the little tiny one, but the little double. And the double one seems to spread. I don't know, I like it. To me, this can, let's see if we do this. If I spray it, what's it going to do? And let it dry. I don't know. Now, let's say we don't like all of that. let's take some of my good old toilet paper, and I'm not pushing down. I am merely letting it roll on its own. And I get some lost and some hard. This type of line work gives you depth. It gives interest. It gives you something, because you're going to paint over the majority of this. So you can leave some, and it just adds mystery. Plus, having a dark is fantastic. Now, I know this is just on regular canvas. Let's see what it does. Here, this is a board. So I have the board, it's oil paint. This is very dry. So now, if I want to paint over this, it's oil paint. Is it going to stick? And by George, it does. Now let's do the double one. See what it does with the spray on this. I kind of like it with the spray because it's not so stiff. Not so stiff. Now, when I paint over this with oils, it's going to be just fine. This has to dry first, and then you can paint over it. Now let's take one that is pretty heavy oil paint. This is a canvas that I had no idea what it was going to do. It didn't work. This is just oil paint, but it's dry. But it's slicker than the other. The other was more of a matte. So now I'm going to take my big fat pop-up thing, and I'm going to I don't know about you guys, but I love this. I think this is great. I'm going to take the little itty bitty one. All right. Now, I would paint over this for you, but I can't right now because I'm going to make this and see what this does on this with the oil paint underneath. That is dry. It was the same as the other one, but this is on a canvas, stretch canvas. So it's a little bit different. And you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but it's bubbling here where I put the water. Now let's just, no pressure. I'm just rolling it over. I don't know about you guys, but this just turns me on. I think this is pretty cool. But I like the boldness. I have to tell you, I like the bold. And so you can paint over it. You don't have to keep it that way. You can paint over this. And look at this. It's just fantastic. So putting the ink over oil paint works. Then when it dries, you can paint. Now you cannot paint acrylic over this because it's oil underneath. But if this were acrylic underneath, I could paint acrylic over this. I am required now to paint oil over this. And my next demo will be to paint over this to see how it works. But I want you to experiment, try, see what you can find out. In fact, I'm going to do something right here that I wasn't planning on doing. But let's just put a little Gamsol on here. See what a little Gamsol does to it. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Oh, it does. It breaks it up, guys. It breaks up the ink. So don't stop at whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Look at that. That just kind of breaks it all up. Look at this area. I don't know if you can see that. But then what you can do too is that you can turn it and let it drip. See how it's doing? It's interesting. All I'm doing is playing. I'm discovering what works, what doesn't work. And this is what I want you to do, because this is what makes exciting paintings. So go, have a great time, and figure this out, because this is all about you. Leave a comment, ask a question. I will answer it. So anyway, I love you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Make it a good one.